All right, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, I know it's a couple minutes off. Couple minutes off. Oh my goodness, and the doggo is going crazy. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh. Are we? Is there an intruder? Is there an intruder? I, I mean, welcome everybody. All right, first and foremost, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And oh, oh. Why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? Oh. You know, I've been having I've been having issues since I got my new computer with this thing, but I just can't get it to I can't it freezes randomly. That's the problem. Let's see if I disconnect it and reconnect it, it works. Please tell me it works. Because if not, then I'm out of ideas. So virtual camera link, is it working? It's working. All right, it's good to know we can disconnect it live on stream and still get it to work. All right. Okay. I got frozen. Yes. Yes, freeze comms. They're quite the something right now, all right? So here's the thing. I know I've been reading comments. So I've been reading comments. I've been reading other people's comments on other YouTube channels. I've been seeing the polls. I've been on forums. I've been on Hoyo Labs. I've been here and then been there. I've been in different Discord chat groups and stuff like that. I know what the community is up to right now. And you know, as always, there's a lot to unpack here. And for patch 2.2, if you guys saw my video, there's a dev notes. There are dev notes that have been released last night, I believe, and today we have how many more days left? Probably 5 days. So we got 5 days left before next patch. And from what I've seen, the excitement level just isn't there comparatively to previous patches. And I've seen a lot of people point this out, being like, hey, there is a new island coming, right? Yeah, there's 2 reruns, but we're still getting Toma, a new character. What's not to like, right? Yeah, we got more time to save up for people who do want to save up. And 1 out of the 2 characters that are being rerun is very potent and highly in demand. So why is the community seemingly not content? And this is also something that is brought up. And it's not even due to the whole anniversary thing, right? I think most people are willing to look past the anniversary issue, and some are still holding on to it. I know there's South America is still pretty latched on regarding the anniversary, but most people have been like somehow been able to move on, because I think it's important to realize that at this point, if you're still bashing away at MiHoYo, you're only going to frustrate yourself. You're only going to make yourself more unhappy, as opposed to, you know, making anything different. And if you still enjoy this game, it's best just to get what you can out of the situation and move on to enjoy the game. But now, like I said, how are you going to enjoy the game, right? We got patch 2.2 right around the corner now, within a week, right? Why is such a large portion of the community just feeling like, meh, I don't really care, man. There's a filler patch. Because content-wise, it's not a filler patch, is it, chat? Like, please. Content-wise, this is miles ahead of what we got for patch 1.4 and 1.5, right? 1.6, we got the little island, and then they took it away, but this is going to be a permanent addition, a permanent island. But then again, right? You see, I keep flipping it because I'm trying to show you guys both sides of the picture, because there is two sides to the story. That's why I keep saying, but then again, here is my point. How many people still actively visit Mondstadt, Liyue, right, to explore or to, because there's no reason for us to go back to these locations, these amazing, beautiful locations that have been released. There's no reason. Where's the reason? Where's the purpose, right? There's content and then there's purpose. You cannot have content but no purpose and still expect people to enjoy that content, right? If you do something in this game, usually it's driven by purpose. Usually it's driven by purpose, right? There is the occasion, like for me, I like to go to Mondstadt to do my commissions, for example. I find it's easy to do commissions. That's my purpose. I spend a lot of time in Mondstadt, in Inazuma City, to chill, to the scenery, to the music. I just like that, right? I like that. It makes me feel relaxed. That's a purpose. And I think going forward, I will enjoy Inazuma City a lot. It's likely one of my most loved places in the entirety of Genshin. But I don't really go to Dragonspine, for example. I don't put myself through the trouble of going to Dragonspine because it lacks purpose, right? MiHoYo has not populated its game with enough purpose for the players to feel like additional content is valuable at this point. Welcome everybody, welcome. I know, starting the stream off again with some hot takes. Some people keep thinking I pulled this stuff out of my ass, whereas literally I just spent the last few days going through forums, going through people's chat, like watching other people's live streams, seeing how the general community behaves, and I'm literally recycling what everybody else is saying. Like, no joke. Everything you guys just heard me saying is just me rephrasing like 99% of what I've just been seeing over the past few days, whether it be in, like a bigger YouTubers comment section, or during their live streams, or during other content creator live streams, like mid, small, large, TikTok, whatever, Twitter. This is just the stuff the community has been talking about. Now, okay, the thing with the moon gems, I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna come out straight and tell you guys I have absolutely zero zeppity kubity cuppity, but my best guess is that it's an event item tied to the Moon Chase event, which I only finished. Actually, you know what? This is probably easier if I go into game, which I'm only about like this far in. Look at that. All right. I finished the first one. I finished the two at the bottom, and then I because, like, okay, here's the thing. They lock these events for days, right? Like, for example, I finished when it first came out, I immediately did both of them, and then they locked this one, and I finished when this one came out. I did it, and I completely forgot about this because, like, they keep locking this content behind the stuff. So I'm gonna guess the moon gem or whatever people's talking about is talking about this one, and this is unlocked after completing the many matters in the moon. Is that? I'm missing something, aren't I? Like something. The many matters of the. Would you like to proceed? Oh, there's a quest to unlock the second and third. Okay. So here's the thing. I usually, if I enjoy an event, I will smash it out in like a day. I don't like to wait, and this event made me go through the first part, made me wait for the second part. When the second part unlocked, I unlocked it, made me wait for the third part, and I completely forgot about it. So I'll probably smash this out like whenever I have free time. To be honest, I don't want to waste all of your times watching me play through these events when you guys can actually go away and enjoy this content for yourself. I don't like to take content away from people because hey, we all struggling out here for some Genshin content, all right, whether it's in-game or online, whatever. If there's something you guys really want me to react to, let me know. I'd be more than happy to react for you guys, but I'm not gonna spoil certain content for people. Yeah, exactly. Vincent says there's not much content, so why watch me play through this stuff when you guys can enjoy it for yourself? So, back to our discussion, right? So welcome everybody. I see everybody starting to get settled. We're starting to settle. Let's start with a live poll. All right. How excited are you for patch 2.2? Right. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh. Damn, I can only do 4. 2 and under, I guess. I'll just do it like that. All right. How excited are you for patch 2.2? Welcome, Kim Jong-un, formerly known as Boloyaj. Says hello, Walrus, hello, Honglei, and hello, chat. Once again, our man is back. He's here, asking everybody how's it going. So, from what I've seen, most people respond with 3 is like the middle ground, right? That's where most people land. 3. Because it's a met. That's why I said it's a met patch. But that's why I keep reiterating. But we're getting a new zone. We're getting new monsters, right? We're getting these new mechanics. We're getting corrosion in the overworld. And speaking of corrosion, I had somebody ask in a comment in today's video. So if you guys would like to be featured in discussions, you guys can always ask me comments. All right, one moment. If I can find that, it's by Dante. If I remember, I think I see him in chat. Dante, where you at, my man? Where is Dante? I swear I saw his name. He's here. Dante. Oh yeah, there he is. He is. Hello, Walrus. What did I miss? Huanglei responding, after failing to get BTS ticket, here I am. Hello, Bolo, Walrus, and chat. Huanglei didn't get the BTS tickets. I mean, that is big sad. Unfortunate. But hey, Huanglei, we're having a concert of our own over here. I'm gonna try to sing a couple lines from BTS. Hopefully, I don't get demonetized. Smooth like butter, criminal under demonetized. All right, that's it. That's as far as we're gonna go. I swear, if that gets me demonetized, I'm gonna write a very angry letter to Mahoyo. All right. Okay. So yes, Dante is here. All right. So here's the thing. React to M-Tashed Nia video. What is Nia? Dude, am I like I said? I've been very in tune with the community, but like, did I miss something? What is Nia? M-Tashed new video or Nia video? Do you mean new video? Ah, new video. Okay. Maybe we'll Huanglei, thank you. Demonetized. Can I take my donations back after that song? We'll see. All right. Let's see how's the voting going. So 200 something. Yeah, 3. Yeah, see, people, it landed at 3, right? That's what I say. People are kind of they're kind of on the fence about this. So thank you guys for voting. Let's talk about the thing before I forget, because Dante brought something up that's interesting. I want to talk about it. And what Dante was saying is that with the current patch and the current upcoming patch, he was not too fond of the whole corrosion system being implemented into the overworld. And that's mostly because he thinks it devalues characters like Zhongli. So why should we go so hard for a character like Zhongli if there's going to be mechanics that completely trivializes his entire kit? Right? So chat, you guys are free to chime in. I have my own opinions regarding this, because Dante does speak a lot of people's concerns. This is definitely concerns for people who, let's say, for free-to-play players who saves up months and months to get Zhongli just to have new regions making Zhongli pretty much obsolete. Right? Yep, Zipsy is saying the most common rebuttal, which is you can always just not use Zhongli. Just use a healer. You got Barbara, right? You got Diona. You got all these great healers. You got Bennett. There are healers that can solve these issues. And Flowcat is saying, I think he's not trivialized. I think he's still really useful, but it's more the fault of YouTubers for expecting him to be meta forever. That's actually a good point as well. Now, Rip Zhongli, I wouldn't go as far as saying Rip. And of course, how many people here in chat have been spoofed by Chi-Chi? How many people here are paying their Chi-Chi taxes? Raise of hand. Have you paid your Chi-Chi taxes this year? Listen, if you have not paid your Chi-Chi tax, hey, you don't want to have to pay additional Chi-Chi tax. Pay your Chi-Chi taxes. All right, people, pay your Chi-Chi taxes. So a lot of people in chat right now probably have gotten either Jean or Chi-Chi when they were summoning on banners. It's a pretty common thing at this point, to enough to warrant the meme, right? Chi-Chi tax, the meme. So I think for MiHoYo going forward, they're trying to diversify gameplay. So people who are playing the game, especially people who have been playing since like even patch 1.2, 1.3, right? It's I feel like Zhongli hasn't left my team since he first came out. I believe, was it in patch 1.1, right? Zhongli came out in patch 1.1 and he has not left my team since. So listen, people, when I play this game, the game is not so difficult as to it needs Zhongli, but Zhongli definitely makes my playthrough of the game and doing a lot of things much easier. It's the convenience that he offers, right? And I think to a certain degree, when I have Zhongli in my team, the game does get quite stale, right? It's repetition. You just hold E, you get that shield, you go in, you use whatever DPS you got, you smash through the enemies completely worry-free. And I think that could be a problem. I am somebody who is very into the whole like grinding, spending hours a day just mindlessly repeating the same thing. So it doesn't really bother me. I do enjoy this aspect, this possibility, like this possible way to play the game. I enjoy it, but I can understand how it's worrying for MiHoYo for this to be like a one size fits all solution to everybody's gameplay. Does that make sense? And I don't think corrosion completely nullifies Zhongli's effectiveness. The shield is still there. On-field characters can get killed by corrosion, but if they're shielded, at the very least, you're not going to take damage from on-field enemies, right? You're not going to take damage from the enemies, which means when you switch into the character, you're not going to get one tapped. So shielding still matters. It's just that it's not as foolproof as it used to be. And with these implementations of corrosion, it's safe to assume, once again, I'm assuming going forward, we will have more and more similar mechanics. And remember, Dante, it's not that corrosion's gonna be everywhere. It's just on these select few enemies. So kind of like counters, right? Dante here, he is saying, I think that my argument is that why should I spend my money for someone like Zhongli when shields are now trivialized? Well, the thing is, if you take Zhongli anywhere except for fighting those wolves that are coming in patch 2.2, he's still going to be top tier daddy, bottom cheek slapping, you know. He's still good. If you take him to any of the weekly bosses, he's still gonna carry your team. If you take him into the Spiral Abyss, granted, as long as you're not in floor 11, floor 12, he's still gonna carry you. Right? It's against these select few opponents that MiHoYo is going to be careful into designing into the game that Zhongli will struggle. So what is out? The trailer is out? For Kokomi? No. I mean for Toma? Let's see. What's going on? What trailer? I'm scrolling. Is it reaction time? It's always nice when a trailer comes out. What trailer? Genshin Impact. Ooh, my live stream is number 3. Good to know. My live stream is number 3. I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. So if something comes out, I just saw Maho YouTube posting it. Nothing popped up for me just yet, but we'll see. We'll wait for it. We'll wait for it. If people start seeing it, just spam it in chat. We'll watch it. All right. So here's the thing, right? A lot of people are saying corrosion is the new way going forward. GC Morillo is saying, coming in with the that's pesos 50, coming in with the 50, says, I'm calling it more debuffs like this in Sumeru. I know, man. I think Dendro is going to be a shield counter thingy-mabob. Just like how Hydro counters Pyro, right? How Electro counters Hydro, I think. Cryo counters Hydro. There's going to be an element that counters shielding, that counters Geo's defensive traits. That it just has to be. We need the trifecta, in of a sense, right? We need this trifecta, and or else the game just wouldn't be as how should I interesting. It just wouldn't be as interesting. People are speculating Dendro is going to be like this damage over time, this dot effect that can be applied to enemies. So eventually expect Dendro characters to come out, and for Dendro characters that when we get to pilot Dendro characters can deal large AoE damage over time. So maybe to not expect Dendro characters to be as bursty, but then again, you never know, right? You never know. Is there a Pyro? Because Pyro is like the definitive explosive character that chunks, right? So is there a Pyro character that does damage over time or slower? Maybe Yoimiya? Maybe Xiangling? No, I would still say Xiangling is very bursty with her damage, right? It's just, you can see them build these things into the character kits. Klee kind of, but Klee is like, if you use Klee's charge attack combo, still kind of bursty. Like, I think it's at the fault of Vaporize that Pyro characters are more bursty. So I'm very curious as to Dendro. Anyone's guess is as good as anyone else's right now. I want to say Dendro can change Electro, but that's like, where's my hat? Oh, damn it, I threw my hat away because it started getting a little dusty. Haven't had to put it on for a little bit, so my little aluminium hat is out of commission right now. But if we're gonna talk about Dendro, we're gonna be jumping into some crazy theory territory. Maybe not for this live stream. All right, maybe not for this live stream. Watching from the Philippines, says Ram Atendido. Ram Atendido. Thank you. I know a lot of people are watching in the Philippines, watching in Southeast Asia. I feel the love. I feel the love. No hat. Why am I here? Trust me, even without the hat, I am copium enough to keep this going, right? So, Hey A13 is asking, do you think it's MiHoYo's intention to keep Genshin to a 10-minute daily simulator with an overpriced slot machine for new Pokemon? It's been a year and I had expected them to add way more endgame content. All right, let's talk. I was about to save this conversation for a little later, but I think since everybody is here, let's dig into that. All right, how about we dig into that? I think that was the gem is of this. Here's the thing, right? Let's talk about both sides. Let's start from the most commonly used argument against endgame content, right? This is like whenever I post a video that touches on endgame, touches on progression, game progression, and stuff like that, I always always see this comment, and I'm sure you guys see it. Some of you might be sick of it, others might not. And this is the comment. So when we talk about endgame, people respond with, it's a gacha game. Hey, people should have known what they were getting into when, when they got into Genshin Impact. It's a gacha game. They got Honkai Impact. They got all these gacha games do this. Like, what gacha game doesn't do this? It's always just gacha, no end game, endless grinding for mats and leveling up your waifus. That's the game, right? That's the way we're going. How many people read these comments, like see these comments that like this is somehow to be like a defense against the lack of endgame, right? So here's the thing. The Chocolate Blanc is pointing it out. A good point is a lot of these games also do involve PvP. PvP is usually the end game, right? Because what we mean by end game is just a justification for spending the resources into powering up characters. It needs to be justified. Why are we doing it? Why? What is the motivation behind powering up the characters? It could be whatever. Like MiHoYo can give us any arbitrary reason to power up our characters. PvP is just one out of the many possible solutions. And it doesn't have to be Genshin solutions, right? So here's the thing. People keep saying, hey, just get used to it. It's a gacha game. It doesn't need endgame. All it needs is to repeat the same shitty system that all other gacha games has been force-feeding its player base. But listen, Genshin is no ordinary gacha game. Like, we can say at its core, it is a gacha game, but look at how many things Genshin has brought to revolutionize this genre, right? Speaking of graphics, the level of detail, the world building, the exploration aspect, right? Like, it's open world. It's a game that has smashed through multiple barriers like this to get to the point it is today. How many players were originally attracted to the game due to its stunning visuals, its music, right? Its story. All of this in culmination makes Genshin the game that it is today. It's a role-playing game with gacha elements to it, right? It's an open world single player with slight co-op possibilities RPG gacha game. It's not as simple as a gacha game, right? It's not that simple, because if it were that simple, it would have never garnered the success that it did. The amount of people that play this game that came from other game genres is astounding. I would argue that gacha, like traditional gacha players, are actually a minority group within the huge scope of all the players that currently play this game. Granted, a lot of the MMORPG or just the RPG players have left for New World. And we are continuously bleeding away players because Genshin is failing to deliver. Failing to deliver on its original premise. Sanzu River coming in with the 20. Thank you, my friend. Says Genshin Impact's meta isn't diverse enough to have endgame content. Currently, either way. Electro needs to be fixed, and Dendro needs to exist first, in my opinion. And Sanzu, you do have a point there as well. Right now, if an endgame were to pop up, let's just say arbitrary, let's make one up, right? Because Sanzu does have a point saying that the current game mechanics isn't diverse enough, and endgame is just going to be a vaporized melt, like non-stop spam, right? Everybody's going to spam the same stuff. But I feel, Sanzu, I feel like, Vincent, wow. This has been a while since we got a channel member. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the Bronze Tusk. I don't even know what to say. What did I use to say before when I get members? Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the Discord. Join the Discord. You'll get a special role as long as you link your YouTube to Discord through its settings under connection. So, yeah. Lost my train of thought there a little bit. But yes, Sanzu is saying right now the meta, the current in-game meta and reactions just is not developed enough, and we need fixes, and we need to introduce a new element to off throw current meta. But it doesn't matter what game we play and how many options we have. Like a good example are MOBA games. MOBA games are notoriously challenging to what you may call it, challenging to balance, and balance always works until there's like one, like the community leans towards one option. It always happens because let's say even if it's just 1 damage per second more than the second option, more people is going to lean towards that. Like, why not? I'll take that 1 extra damage. So I feel like even with the rebalancing of Electro and the introduction of Dendro, there will still be a superior way to combat endgame. And here's the sad thing. The internet has brought us so many good things, right? It's kept us more connected, but at the same time, I think it kind of took away the option for people to be creative with themselves. Think about it like this. When difficult content arrives, right? Like true endgame, let's say raid boss. Let's say Genshin Impact added a raid boss, right? And everybody has to go in, everybody has a limited number of chances to deal damage to said raid boss, and it has mechanics. It can kill you, it can one-shot you, right? So you go in, and you want to deal as much damage as you can. You want to contribute as much damage as you possibly can. It doesn't even have to be tied to the rewards. Let's say if the boss dies, everybody gets the same rewards. Even then, people will still... What's the first thing people will do? First thing people will do, they'll open up Google and search. Let's say the raid boss name is Osmodan, whatever. Osmodan. Like, the first thing people will do when this raid boss drops is Osmodan raid boss guide. First thing. I guarantee you, that's a Genshin Impact Osmodan raid boss guide. Even though, as long as you just hit it once, and like the boss dies at the end of the event, everybody gets the same reward. Everybody will get the same reward. Even then, people will still cater towards dealing more damage. Why? It's because Genshin is a tightly knitted community. You're either a part of a Discord, or you either have friends playing with it, or you're either, watching content around it. For most people, you want to be able to take a screenshot being like, oh, I did 25 million damage to Osmodan. Levitin says, isn't Osmodan a demon in Diablo? Yes, it is. I've been playing a bit of Diablo here and there, so it's just the first one that pops into my mind, right? So, for example, that's what I'm saying. People want to feel like they're contributing. People want that sensation of, oh, all the effort I've put into this game, all the stuff that I've invested, whether it be money or whether it be time, it's worth it. Oh my god, I did 25 million damage to Osmodan, right? I did it. Like, and then you go to Discord, people are like, oh, I was only able to do 2 million. I was only able to do 5 million, right? So, and then there's gonna be YouTubers with C6 characters carrying the server through these events, these raid boss events, right? Who did like Tony Toe shares a screenshot of doing, I don't know, like 600 million damage, right? It doesn't matter what type of endgame gets implemented into Genshin Impact. At the end of the day, people still want to validate themselves and the time or money they've put into the game, so they will try to optimize. They will try to optimize to the max, which will end up pushing one way to play the game over the other. Let's say Osmodan is a neutral monster, so you can vaporize, right? You can vaporize, you can melt. They're going to be great options. So Hu Tao with Xingqiu is going to be good against that kind of raid boss. Or you can have Ganyu spam with Toma in the future, I guess. I think Toma Ganyu might be an interesting option. Tartaglia Toma is going to be another great option freeze teams won't work as well because the boss, like the raid boss, simply can't be CC'd. So freeze team like Morgana teams won't work too well against that boss. This is just off of the top of my head, and there's going to be meta options, right? So even if Electro does get balanced, it's in a good spot, but it's not going to be in the best spot. It cannot beat XYZ meta options, and people will still lean more towards that. That's the problem. I think when Genshin Impact does not have an endgame right now, I think it's completely due to miHoYo's vision differing from what the general player base wants. So there's no new content. So Sans River is saying, I don't think elemental reaction is a good mechanic on raid boss though. It's just going to be chaos with all the players hitting a target. Oh no, Sanzu. So when a raid boss does appear, it's still going to be single player. And even if we do co-op, it's going to limit it to 4 people. And you're still going to be able to use only one character. Like that is the interaction of Genshin Impact. I don't think Genshin will ever open to like multi-man raiding systems. Even if it's they call it a raid, but it's just going to be you and 3 buddies fighting one boss. That's what I mean. And that's why I think there's still, because miHoYo is going to base everything around these elemental reactions, these elemental characters. That's the whole combat system they built. And they're going to milk the ever-living crap out of this system. That's why that's just an example. Like, for example, another one, it could be guild system, right? Endgame could be guild driven. You're a part of a guild and you can contribute to a guild, and your contributions maybe can be derived from fulfilling guild quest, meaning, let's say a guild quest is kill 200 Hilichurls. Every time a guild member kills a Hilichurl, it adds to this, and when it finishes, you get a blah, 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 and at the end, you can get a daily reward, you can get a weekly reward, maybe there are guild bosses, stuff like that, right? So I'm just thinking, like, and that kind of end game isn't really pay to win. It's more about dedication and how much you're willing to put, like how much time you're willing to put in the game to fulfill these additional requests that's demanded of you, right? Doesn't really give you much end game unless the guild bosses can be summoned. Let's say when you get a certain amount of quest points done. Let's say every 500 quest point, you can summon a small boss. But if you save up to 1500, you can summon a big boss. Everybody can challenge the boss. So, for example, you can go in, challenge the boss. There's a timer. There's a 12-hour timer or a 24-hour timer. You got to kill the boss before the timer runs out. If you kill the boss in a short amount of time, then you can get additional whatever. Like these are just ideas popping off at the top of my head to incentivize more community-driven content that are also endgame, right? And let's say the higher level your guild gets, the stronger the bosses become, and the better stuff they drop, for example. And of course, you need resin to participate in guild bosses. So it's just, and let's say you're limited, like you can do it as many times as you want as long as you have resin, for example. And the guild boss has, like, I don't know, 400 million HP, right? And you fight until you die or something like that. And the guild boss gets, like, the longer your challenge becomes, the more damage he deals to you. Right? Let's say he also applies corrosion as an AoE debuff. Right? It makes it harder and harder and harder and harder, and eventually you're gonna die. This boss is just gonna slap you and kill you. That's endgame. That is a form of endgame, which still requires characters and options. Trust me, if an option like that existed, resin, you can't get away from resin. Let's just admit it, people. Let's admit the reality we're facing here, that we cannot escape resin. It doesn't matter what type of endgame miHoYo adds for us. It's going to be gated behind some sort of resin. Whereas, what do you call it? Like, if there's something to be gained, resin is a must. If something is to be gained, resin is a must. Guild features could well function, like, for example, killing 100 Hilichurls or killing 200 Hilichurls don't need resin to complete. But the second you get into fighting the boss, then you'll need resin. So it's hard to say why miHoYo doesn't add endgame. But I do think miHoYo does have this in mind going forward, and they would want to integrate endgame into the game. But it's just we're like Sanzu was saying, we're not at a point yet. I think not just mechanically or like combat wise, but just generally, miHoYo does not know what's the right way to take endgame currently. Of course, endgame can exist in many different shapes and sizes, in different forms. But let's say, but like another thing I wanted to say is like miHoYo has not done a good job when it comes to developing their ideas. So a lot of the times they put things into the game and they're programmed into the game, they exist, but then they get forgotten. Right. Do you guys remember that mechanic? There's this mechanic in the game that what was it? You can go around with this item and you can capture these wind spirits, and if you capture 3, you can save an updraft. You guys remember that? How many people here even knows what the hell I'm talking about? The updraft. You can go in, you can capture it. How many people still uses that? Like, this is the gadget, exactly, that one. It's like these ideas exist into the game temporarily and they don't get developed. Wind catcher, yeah, people forget about them. miHoYo has a tendency of adding things into the game that temporarily seemed nice and like, oh wow, amazing, very helpful, but eventually these things just get forgotten. They don't get developed. So that's a problem. So when miHoYo adds endgame, they can't just carelessly go in and add permanent content. Every bit of permanent content is going to take up storage space. That's a problem as well. That's why on the topic of endgame, while I am in a way defending miHoYo right now, it's also like, if there is a really, really, really good way to do this, I'm sure they would have done it already. It's just in miHoYo's current situation, they can't find a way to properly implement permanent endgame content without it becoming like the wind catcher. You know? So some of those features are really helpful, others not so much. Lloyd Ordis says, hear me out, crafting table inside domains. That is very big brain, my friend. Actually, that is pretty big brain. If people don't want to do the math and check every run to calculate how much they still need, crafting table inside domains, really helpful. Yes. Moondrop is saying, I hope miHoYo isn't planning to implement endgame content only after they release all the 7 elements, because that's just going to burn the player base out even more. I think if they did that, they will burn the player base out of existence. They will incinerate their player base. How about that? Texnix is saying, how about removing resin from weekly bosses? They are already gated, and making a boss that gives fragile resin as a reward and gated as a daily. You see, the thing is, right? In theory, that's a very good proposal. In theory. So I'll repeat that again. So Texnix is suggesting that we remove the resin, the need for resin for weekly bosses. So essentially, weekly bosses, you can do them for free without resin. And instead, give a boss that we can kill daily, that when you kill this boss, you get fragile resin. Now, that's giving away too much, right? As a player, I would love to have that. First and foremost, I would say I would love to have that, but that is giving away too much to the player base. There's no way miHoYo is going to do that across all the player base. That's going to accelerate player progression too much. Maho is gonna lose money in the long run for people who would have otherwise spent for resin refill and whatnot, right? It's just giving away too much. Christian Kyle Akbang says, Errata Waters, please help me. Any suggestions for me? I tried to get Jade Cutter, but got 2 Moonglow and have no more primos. What should I do? F's in the chat. Right now, F's in the chat. Yikes, that is... Wow. Wow. You know, as somebody who has spent over $5,000 in this game, I didn't have the balls to pull on this banner. I'm gonna be real with you guys right now. As somebody who has spent over $5,000, I did not have the balls to even pull on that weapon banner. Hey, I'm sorry, man. Like, you're asking me what you could do? Yo, like, do you have... Please tell me you have Kokomi. Like, at the very least, you have Kokomi, right, my friend? You can't be telling me you pulled on that atrocious weapon banner without having Kokomi. Christian Kyle says, I don't have Kokomi. Wait, do you watch my videos? I'm just... Oh, I'm curious. Like, is this your first time here on my channel, or like, do you watch my videos, or did somebody tell you to do that, or did you just really, really, really want the Jade Cutter? I'm quite invested in this. If you guys don't know, like, honestly, I swear I'd made a video. Wait, did I make? Wait, I don't think I made a video telling people about that. Wait, did I? I swear I do it for every time. Do I not? I might have failed some people then, if I didn't talk about it. Shit. I think I didn't make a video for this weapon banner. Did I? Christian Kyle Akban is asking basically, is there a way for me to come back from this? Like, can you give me a lesson to keep in mind? So, all right. I don't know how, and for everybody who's watching right now, let's say you made a mistake, right? You made a mistake, you pulled on the wrong banner. For everybody watching, I don't know how many pulls it took for you to get 2 of them. If, let's say, you got them under 100 pulls, under 100, I would say, like, yeah, it sucks, but you're really only missing out on about like a patch and a half, or like around a little over a patch worth of savings, which sets you behind around 8 weeks, 2 months essentially. Like, your losses is roughly around 2 months of non-stop playing. God, that is disgusting just saying out loud. Like, holy smokes, 2 months down the drain. You can pick up a new skill with 2 months. Like, you could... Jesus. But honestly, man, I'm going to keep it real with you. There's little you can do to recover, but going forward, it's really... Like, okay, let's see. The first Moonglow took about 20 pulls, and the second one's around 6. Okay, 80. 80, then it's around a patch. 6 weeks. You lost around 6 weeks of progress. I wouldn't say completely lost, but the Moonglow, man, like, it's the Moonglow. It's like the worst fight. Man, I'm feeling bad now. So, usually, here's the thing, all right? Going forward, people, really listen up. If you're a newer player or semi-new player, weapon banners generally are huge traps. They're like some of the worst banners in the game. Like, arguably even worse than the standard banner. Like, the one that's always around. Arguably even worse than that at times. Right? So, here's my thing. Always wait for videos that talk about these banners. There are people who have a lot of these weapons. I don't even have all of them. I have most of the weapons. There are people who run numbers, who crunch the numbers, who sees it, or who spend their own money pulling for these weapons, testing them, and telling you how viable they are, right? And in this case, it didn't take a genius to know that the risk of pulling on this weapon banner far exceeded, the what you can gain out of it. It's really unfortunate, my man. Are you a newer player? Because if you're a newer player, that's unfortunate. Although it's not worth to start the game over. It's not worth it because that's still 6 weeks of progress of saving. So yeah, unfortunate, man. Sanzu River, Sanzu River donates the 200, says, I feel bad for him too. Here's how you come back. Get him a Coco Meat and Jade Cutter, please. Make a video out of it while as a lesson. Well, my friend. Are you part of my Discord, my friend? Can you DM me? Christian Kyle? Akbang? We're about to save this man's account, chat. We're about to save this man. We're about to save this man's account. Wallet Archon coming through. Kyle, are you still here? Christian, Kyle? Alright, Christian, we're gonna get you Coco Me, and we're gonna get you Jade Cutter. DM me in Discord. Make sure your thing is linked. We can do this right now. Hey, you better be subbed. Kyle, you better be subbed. Hey. If this man ain't subbed, I'm gonna be big Sag. I'm subbed. Okay. But then again, it's Sanzu River out here. It's Sanzu River out here making it happen. So, hey, aren't you glad you tuned into this live stream? Aren't you glad you typed that comment to engage with the live chat? And aren't you glad I read it out and we engaged in this? And aren't you glad Sanzu River was here? Man with a heart made out of gold. All right? And money. Okay. We'll continue talking. I'll wait for your DM. Make sure your YouTube is linked. The same exact YouTube account is linked. Then for me your account info, I'll log in right now and we can do it. We'll do it right now live after we talk about some of the topics I want to get to. All right? We'll make that as a video. All right, we'll make that as a video. Sugar Walrus? No. It's Sugar River, my friend. Sugar River. Sanzu River should really change his name to Sugar River. Yeah, I'm going to make a video out of this. I'm going to make a video out of this. I'm already recording. I just hit the record button, so I have this footage to use. All right, so... right, for people who don't know, just tuned in. Sanzu River here. His message was... we had somebody who came in. We were talking about patch 2.2, and he came in seeming like a relatively newer player. He came in saying he spent pretty much everything he could on the weapon banner, this current weapon banner with the Jade Cutter and the Moon Glow, and he was trying to get the Jade Cutter, and he ended up with 2 Moon Glows. And I was asking him, do you have Coco Me? You at least have to have Coco Me, right? Because then why it wouldn't be justified to even pull on this banner if you didn't have Coco Me at the risk of getting the Moon Glow. He's like, no, I don't have Coco Me. And like we had the whole chat spamming Fs and stuff, so we were past that. And then I was feeling really bad. I was feeling bad because it's not really the person's fault at this point if your If you're new, you don't know, right? And a lot of people will be saying Jade Cutter is like a S tier weapon. It is. Jade Cutter is one of the best swords or weapons in the entire game, right? But the man probably didn't know how bad the Moonglow was in comparison. So in come Sanzu River. So you guys see this this $200 right here, a little lower, right there, right there. I think I got it right there. Okay, so that is out of the kindness out of a viewer. So we're gonna go on to this person's account. We're gonna pull him first and foremost. We're gonna get him Kokomi. Because going forward, I do think the corrosion effect is going to take the community by storm. A lot of people who have been heavily relying on shield characters are going to have to be learning to play around corrosion. Kokomi is going to bring some value to this person's account, especially since he has Moonglow. He has 2 Moonglows. And we're going to get him his Jade Cutter. All right, with this, we're going to get him both Kokomi and the Moonglow. You know what? We're going to summon on the character banner until he gets a 5-star. If it's not Kokomi, instead, let's say he gets a Jean. That's a big win as well. We're still going to go in and get his Jade Cutter, right? We're going to get him a 5-star character, and we're going to get him a Jade Cutter. That's the plan. So we're just waiting on him to get the stuff verified, and we're going to jump in and do it. So people, wish us luck, because when you're seeing this, we haven't pulled for the man yet. So if you look down right now at the video and it's really, really long. Wait. Did he chart? Did he chart his weapon banner? Wait. 1, 2. Did he chart his course? For people who don't know, you can chart course here. If he's a new player, he might have not even noticed this. Kyle, did you chart course? Did you? Oh my god. Okay, he picked his course. Thank God. So we are just 1 away. Okay, if he didn't pick, like, if we went in and we see chart course, yo, that would have straight up broke my heart. All right, that gave me a mini heart attack. So his course is charted for the Jade Cutter. So just 1 more. And for the character, we could get Kokomi. That would be a big win if we get an off banner. I want Jean. I want to see Jean. I want to see D-Look. Maybe get him Kaching, since Sanzu is the one who donated. I swear, if we get Kaching, Sanzu would be elated. That's just another one that we've officially converted into the Kaching cult over here. All right. So, let's see. All right. Let's take a look. Did you link your account? Let's see. I gotta disable streamer mode, so now everybody can dox me. Okay, Kyle, you need to link your YouTube account to your Discord. Go into settings, go to connections. You're gonna see YouTube. Click that. Enter your account, enter your YouTube information that you're using right now to chat with us. Link it to Discord. I can see it. I can verify it. Then give me your account info, your login ID, your password, your region, and then you're going to have to verify your email for me as I'm trying to log in. Yes, it's a very complex process. MiHoYo integrated the 2-factor authentication quite a while back. So make sure we get through all that. Meanwhile, now that I'm recovered from that mini heart attack, so knowing he got 2 weapons already, we're guaranteed the Jade Cutter next. All right. So let's talk a little bit on the dev notes. All right. So the whole thing with the dev notes, I said in my video today that it's a good. Wait, I'm fine is saying, wait, what? It's a scam? What scam? How can I scam him? Do it. You're thinking, to pull on people's account, I need their login ID, I need the password, and they have to verify the email, or else I can't even get in. But yeah, I get it. The way I said it sounds like a scam. Just give me your ID, give me your password, let me know your region, and let me get into your account. Pretty sus. Yeah, I know. But hey, we gotta help him. We gotta help him. We gotta get this resolved for him. Walrus people are saying it's 03, the course reset. No, it's 02. I just showed you guys. It's 02. 0 out of 2. He's already 2 out of 2, so the next one is guaranteed. Right? He's 2 out of 2. Oh, this is my account. This is my account. Yeah. The one I showed you guys, this one, it's my account. This is mine. This is not his. So yeah. So don't worry. We haven't even gotten through it. It takes a while to verify people, make sure they're the right person. I don't want to go into some random dude's account who's pretending to be that person, pull for him, and then just have the real person saying like, yo, bro, that's not my account. Like another person who just happened to also pull 2 moon glows. God damn. Why did I not make a video about this? Why did I not make a video about this? I think this is the only patch I skipped making a video about this, and somebody gets bamboozled like this. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Azani is asking, Walrus, should I skip Child even though I had a good set artifact for him? A Skyward Harp. Skyward Harp for Child, and should I skip all of that for Hu Tao? Now here's the thing, right? Hu Tao does have the higher damage peak paired with Xingqiu. Very powerful unit. But Tartaglia paired with someone like Xiangling, paired with somebody like Ryden Shogun, very strong. Don't underestimate how strong Tartaglia can be. Hu Tao without her what's that weapon called? Staff of Homa, and it's going to struggle to keep up with the top tier artifact set Skyward Harp Child paired with Xiangling or Ryden Shogun. Trust me. It's like Arian is saying, Tortellini, my friend, is one of the best enablers for a lot of DPS options. Trust. He's a great character. He's individually, he's not as powerful as Hu Tao, but you pair him up with some of these units I was mentioning. Oh boy. Kim Jong-un, formerly known as Bolo Yash, coming in saying, good night, Walrus, good night, Only, and good night, chat. Good night, my friend. Thank you for tuning in as always, and thank you for the support. I'm still dude, I swear, Boloyaj, you come in, you donate, you say hi, but then you don't say much through the chat, and then when you leave, you also say good night. That's magical, isn't it? That's magical. Thanks. Thank you. So, have you linked your YouTube? Yes, you have. Let's take a look. Yes. Okay. Only coming in with the 4.99 says good night, Bolo. Also, Tartaglia plus Ryden is Chef Kiss. That is absolutely a stellar pairing. Either with Ryden or the budget-friendly Xiangling. Great combination. Can't go wrong with either. Sani saying, so it seems like I had to skip him again for a second time. I mean, if you want the Hu Tao, go for the Hu Tao, but I'm just telling you for damage wise, Tartaglia can enable some wacky damage numbers too. So Christian Kyle Akban says he's linked. Yes, I verified he's linked. So now please ID, login ID, password, and region. back to my face so I don't leak your account info. Right. So before I got Boloyash coming back with another 5, surprising us. It's hearing goodbye from Honglei. I can now sleep well. Dude, Walrus livestream is just at this point like like a messaging board, aren't I? I'm just a messaging board. So yeah. While I'm waiting for the info. If you want, you can change your password. If you don't want, it's okay. I've done this like hundreds of times. So far, no one has reported their account got frickin' stolen by erotic walrus. Trust me, I didn't pull for the moon glow on my own account. I sure as hell won't want to steal someone's account that has 2 moon glows in it. Trust, okay? So, yeah, I wanted to talk about the the dev notes. So for people who didn't watch the video, I talked about the dev notes. There's quite a bit of good changes in it, and for some people, they were pointing out like, well, actually, some of the changes, Rollers, you may not be as affected, but I certainly am. With the especially with the Ryden screen flares, they were saying it's too bright. Some people just it causes nausea. It hurts some people's head just seeing how bright it is. I got you. Aaron coming in with the 125 says, if a lot of people skip Tartaglia, maybe MiHoYo will give him a 3rd rerun just in case people missed his banner. It seems like MiHoYo has a budget that they need every single character to reach before they can retire them. Interesting. If Tartaglia gets another rerun before the end of this year, there's going to be a riot. Like, no joke. There's going to be a riot. You guys know that, right? If Tartaglia gets another rerun this year, some people are going to be losing their minds. But I said this. MiHoYo can rerun however they like. Now that they've done Tartaglia for a 3rd time, there's no telling. They can do Tartaglia next patch. Really. Like, realistically, probably not, but they could. They've already broken the rules here that they've, like the invisible rules that they originally set up. Yeah, like Tartaglia at this point like has all the bling bling, right? He's Mr. Worldwide. He's been through Mondstadt. He's been through Liyue, and he's going through into Inazuma. Furthermore, he's at the most reruns. He's like the richest character in the game. Doesn't he own like a bank or something? Like, doesn't Tartaglia own a bank in Liyue? Isn't that his bank or something like that? I don't know. He's handsome. He's capable. He's caring for his family. Bro, Tartaglia's getting all the points. It's just his banners suck ass. Like, his banners have not performed well. And that's putting it nicely. He's a toy maker. I'm just saying, all right? Tartaglia out here being like the perfect husbando. The perfect husbando. He's good friends with Zhongli as well. What's not to like? So, it seems like chat is not going to let me talk about the seems like chat's not going to let me talk about the dev notes, and I get it. It's a boring topic. I won't talk about it, all right? You guys won. We're skipping that topic. I'm bending over. What was that? What was that? So, I'm bending over. Anyways, then we can talk about other stuff. All right, you guys. I've been are you going to get the Paimon chair? Unfortunately not. All right, unfortunately not. I'm not. Here's my stance in all this. I'm going to spend less in Genshin Impact. I'm not gonna stop spending completely. I'm going to spend a bit less. I don't think MiHoYo needs my money. I mean, they never needed my money. I don't think MiHoYo deserves as much of my money as I used to think. I'm still going to get the characters. I still enjoy, because the characters are pretty much what I enjoy the most in this game. I'm sure that's true for a lot of people. I'm still going to get the characters. I'm going to keep them at C0. I'm not going to go too hard on spending. I haven't been purchasing the, like, I'm artificially slowing down the progress of my game here. Look, I haven't purchased the BP for 2 rotations now. I've purchased more BPs for viewers than I have bought myself over the past like 3 patches. I think I stopped purchasing it in patch 2.0 or 2.1, somewhere around there. And it just feels like it doesn't justify getting this much resource anymore. Just don't feel like it. You know what I mean? I'm artificially slowing down my game. I'm taking it one step at a time. And look, it's 4 days left. I'm at BP 16. This shows how much I'm devoted into this game when it comes to its artificial content. I only complete content in Genshin Impact that I want to complete. I play the game how I want to play, at the speed that I want to play. And I enjoy it a lot more this way. And as you see, I'm in Mondstadt. I do visit these cities every now and then to kind of just relax and chill. Not to really get anything done. You know what I mean? Sitting on the balcony, kind of imagining that I live in this world. Role playing. Just role playing. So let's see if okay, so we got the account info. We're gonna try to log in. Kyle, make sure you give me the code. All right, we're gonna log out of my account, chat. Get ready. We're about to save this man's account. All right, this man messed up big time. Messed up big time. All right. Partially my fault. Partially my fault because I didn't make a video warning people about how dangerous this weapon banner was. Going forward, I will leave a mental note in my head. I will always talk about every single banner, because I don't want to see a situation like this. This was big Sag, people. This is big Sag. All right, Kyle, are you ready? Are you ready to verify? All right, this is the redemption arc. If this were not YouTube and instead we were on Twitch, I would be playing some hype ass frick music to get your nipples hard, but you're gonna have to make do with just my hype attitude for now. All right? Incoming scam. Yup, going offline. Oh, disconnect stream. I'm out, baby. I made it. I got him. Tomorrow you'll see my entire YouTube channel just disappear. Yeah, totally a scam. Got him. Got him good. All right, sent. Please check. Quanley with the 199 is asking music to get what now, Walrus? What did I say? Did I say something? Did I say something? Did I? Scammons time. Yes, let's get it. Let's get it. Can we get the code? Maybe I should take a screenshot for him so he knows what email he should be checking. Oh, he got it back to us? My boomer hands. All right, people. Well, Thanks for the account. I'm going offline. No, that's not how we do things around here. All right. Wish us luck. Wish us luck. I think we're in. Caught in 4K. All right. We're in. We're in. All right. 38.7K subs down the drain. Straight nuked. You have a Zhongli, Venti, Ryden? Alright. Let's go to a safe place. I don't feel safe standing around Hiller Trails. Don't feel safe. So the account is 3 Archons, Tartaglia. Already have Kaching. No constellations. Oh, my man, you have a PlayStation? Or you have a bro with a PlayStation? Oh boy. Okay. I mean, yeah, you did skip quite a number of 5 stars. Okay. If you yeah, like the man literally skipped like hey, let me you've never paid your Chi-Chi tax? Dude, I'm so freaking salty, man. I'm so freaking salty. I got 3 Chi-Chis, 4 Jeans, 4 Kachings, 1 Mona before I saw my first Diluc. Do you guys know how messed up that is? Oh. My camera my Bro. One moment. Let me fix. I can fix this. I can fix this. I swear. I'm not a creep. I can fix this. Unplug. Unplug. Is it fixed? No. It's fixed. Okay, we're back. We're back. Some technical difficulties. All right. You can't get through life without those. You can't get through life without those. But as I was saying, the man skipped some of the best characters in the game. Hu Tao, Ganyu, Zhao, Kazuha, Ayaka. You know, you seem like an informed individual. I can't believe you went down the drain here with your 2. We gotta see it, chat. We gotta see it. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't contain myself. I couldn't contain myself. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. We're here. We're here to save this man, not to make fun of him. All right? We're here to save him. And save him we will. So, oh my god, dude. You went all the way. Charted for the right course. Cancel! Just kidding, just kidding. Hey, calm down. We're all here for some fun and games. Just for some fun and games, alright? Let's see how big of a whale you are. Big daddy whale. Big daddy whale. Alright. So, let's go to the Genshin official website. I'm not gonna do it in game because I don't want to, you know, blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna go to the Genshin official website, use some voodoo magic, and get you your stuff, alright? So take a look. Let's take a look. Wow. You were still going hard even afterwards. You were like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this frickin' sword if it's the last thing I do in this frickin' game. Jesus Christ. Everlasting moon glow. Everlasting salt. So we got 31 pulls in. Take a look at the characters. We're gonna go for the weapon first. We're gonna guarantee your thing first, and then we're gonna take a look. So you got the Ryden Shogun. I swear to God, this this system. Why does it do this? Why? My camera, man. Ugh. Why? Is it the port? Is it the port? Why is it doing this? There we go. We're back again. Jesus Christ, man. Like, this is I feel like I'm playing like a totally different game here. Now I gotta make sure I don't freeze. Because I don't freeze on the camera screen over there, but I freeze. But I freeze in OBS. And OBS is updated. I made sure of that. OBS is updated. Come on, man. Alright, we're gonna rectify this, my man. We're gonna rectify this. We're gonna get you that jade cutter. That's for sure. Alright, we're gonna get you that jade cutter. Make sure. Okay. We're gonna get you that jade cutter first and foremost. This. Go with this first. Chat. Look away, chat. Look away. Look away. Pay it no attention. If you don't look, it doesn't hurt as much. I swear. I know from first-hand experience. If you don't look, it just doesn't hurt as much. But look at your own expense because... Woo! Let's save this man's account. All right, let's save this man's account. We don't do as much charity work around here, but when the opportunity arises, let's do some good once in a while. We're at 31 pulls. Let's do singles first. 32. 33. Let's get to 35, and then we'll do multis. All right? Fingers crossed for this man. Let's bring it home. The tragedy ends here. Can we get an early one? Can we get an early one? Okay. All right. We're at 35, I believe. Now let's do the 10s. So 45. This one should be 65. All right. Bro, you got... What the hell did you do to Catalyst users? Is your account cursed? Like, do you only get Catalyst on this account? Like, for reals, dude. Jeez, this is scary. Holy smokes. If it were me... Alright, listen. If it were me, the second I see that, I'm dipping the hell out of this banner. I ain't gonna ignore signs from the universe like that. You're lucky Mihoyo incorporated this whole new charting system. Holy smokes. That sends a dagger right through my poor little walrus heart. Much better. Much better. Hey. We did see something pretty trippy. The last time I summoned for somebody on my account. I remember we were summoning on the character banner, and we got, I think, every single weapon on the or something like that on the character banner or something. It was crazy. Last one. This one should be it. This one should be it. Literal me, I only ever get claymores. I swear some accounts are freaking cursed. Congratulations, my friend. Here is your Jade Cutter, Dragon's Bane, 2 additional Great Swords, 2 additional Catalyst. Hey, and 1, 2, and 2 pulls into the next. All right. So we're going to go back into here. We're only 1 pull in, if I remember. We're only 1 pull in. How many gems do we have left? 2658. All right. Let's get to 5 first. Let's get to 5 first. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got more to come. We got more to come. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Come on. Speed this up. We're going to do this until we get a 5-star. All right. We're going to try to do this until we get a 5-star. All right. It's 5. And how many do we have left? We have 1 10 pull. Let's go for a 10 pull. 5-star. Unlucky. Unlucky. Got a Beto. Okay. All right, people. It's time to avert your gaze once again. Ah, yes. Please. Avert your gaze, my friends. Actually, you still have some double bonuses you haven't claimed. So let's finish your double bonuses first. All right, let's do that first. Let's get some additional value for you here. All right, let's get some of that value in here real quick. That's 1, and you got this one as well. I hear the free-to-plays cringing. I can hear it. I can hear them folding, writhing in pain and agony. This is not safe for free-to-plays to look at. All right, it's not safe. Let's go with this one. Go with this one. Go with this one. Speak the language of the whales. All right. So let's see how many we got. We are back to 6,000 something. We have a little more left from what Sanzu donated. All right. We have a little more left from when Sanzu donated. Let's see. We're at 5. We're at 15. All right. We're at 15 pulls in. Can we get lucky? Can we get early? Please, hands together. Not this time. We're at 25. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 25. 35. Come on, man. Oh boy, 2 more. 35, 45, 55. Okay. 45. 45. You're getting some good consolations though. These 4-star, like, if there's one thing I gotta say, all 3 of these 4 stars are pretty good. Shinshu constellation, you can get into C2, that's great. If you can get to C6, you're freaking rolling. All right, you're rolling. Come on, but give me that 5-star. Unlucky. Yeah, more catalysts. Why not? There's an affinity for catalyst. Let's take a look if you even have any here. All right. Exchange. You got 7. We can get it to 65. I'm making an executive decision. We're going to use this. I'm going to continue. And we're probably going to put in a little more and to try to nudge him to that 75. So this... Ooh. 480? Ooh. Free to plays. Avert your gaze. Avert it. Don't look. Don't look. If you don't look, it doesn't hurt. I turn sound off for a reason. All right, for these streams, I turn it off for a reason. Trust. Trust. Okay. Ah. Kita Yamete. This is 65 and mwah, amazing. And finally, that should be enough. 75 and a couple singles, even if we don't get it. Oh, wait, what? Catalyst again? What the frick? Bro. Bro. You're cursed. Ah. Bro. Bro, don't do this. Sanzu River! Sanzu River! Dude, bro, even Sanzu River himself is like, wait, maybe 200 is not enough. Wait, what the hell? what the hell? Bro, are we gonna have to go deeper? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. We can't be that far off. We're a couple singles away. Okay, I'm gonna make a smaller purchase. Dude, we're a couple singles away. Like a couple singles, I swear. Give it to us. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Win that 50-50. Got that R1, baby. Let's go. Where is she? Hey, girl, you won't believe what we got for you, baby girl. Ooh, yeah. Kokomi Main, here we go. Sponsored by Sanzu River himself. Hey, might as well change your name to Sanzu Sponsored. Congrats, my friend. Congrats. I hope this has been a valuable lesson. Wait, is this really a lesson though? I hope people in the future don't come to me being like, Walrus, listen, Walrus, I got Red Pocket for New Year's and I wanted to spend a little in Genshin. Listen, man, I swear I didn't know, but I put all $500 into my Genshin account and I thought I was on the character banner, but somehow I was on the standard wish, man. I spent all $500. I got C3 Chi-Chi. I got C2 Mona. I didn't know, man. I didn't know. Can you please help me? First of all, if you're getting $500 from your Red Pocket or like from New Year's, you don't need my help. You don't need my help. So, anyways, poking flaws at my own made up stories. That's the kind of content we've devolved into. Anyways, thank you, Sanzu River. I'm sure a heartfelt thank you is owed to Mr. Sanzu River directly from Kyle. So Kyle, make sure you thank him. Glad we were able to kind of fix this up for your account, and glad we kind of got Kokomi without any problems. So you have your R1 or R2, depend on how you want to use the weapon. You got your Jade Cutter. Going forward, please, everybody, be very careful who you summon and how you summon for them. Understand that most of these banners, they're not designed to be beneficial to most players, all right? Stay safe and Look out for videos, guides that can tell you exactly where the value is at and the risk involved into pulling on certain banners. With that said, thank you guys for watching. I've been recording this whole time. Chat probably already forgot. They probably said some really sus shit that they will be held accountable for. If I do see it, I'll make sure to highlight some sussy comment. All right, sussy bagas. I'll see you guys next time. Tune in for future streams. Till then, stay safe. Peace, peace. Hey, chat. How many people still even remembered I was recording? I'ma expose all of y'all. I'ma expose all of y'all when I'm in my editing booth. All right. Oh, what the hell? My password is wrong. No. I've been hacked. I've been hacked. While I was busy memeing, my account was hacked. Just kidding. Just kidding. Everything's good. Everything's good. Nothing got hacked. It was a joke. It's a joke. Reverse scammed. Reverse scam. We're good. We're good. We're good. Count's good. We're back in. All right. So, so for people who don't know why I'm laughing, I'm talking to a friend. So this person is an IRL friend. This is the person I was talking about, saying we met actually through another friend who plays Genshin, and I went to their barbecue. I don't know how many people even remember this. And there was one day he saw me still online or something, and I was typing to him, and it was at like 4 a.m. and he was asking me, dude, this message was sent at 4 a.m. Did you like just wake up, or you haven't gone to bed yet? And then that was sent on September 20th. That was sent on September 20th, and this thing popped up literally today before I started stream. Hey, get this, people. Literally before I started stream, that message popped up, and I responded, and I was like, "Yo, I just got this message. Like this whole messaging system is whack." And his response is like, "I don't even remember the last message. It's gone." And like, that's what I mean, man. This message system is flawed. Wanna go? Sure. Let's do it. Yo, I'm literally making IRL plans live on stream. Wait, you guys aren't gonna track me down, right? You guys know where I'm gonna be this Sunday for dinner now. It's his birthday. It's his birthday. So I don't know if he's watching. He's probably not watching. Hi flappers. Here, let me remove my camera here. He says hi flappers. Sup. Yeah. He sometimes watches the live stream. But yeah. I guess now you guys know what I'm doing for Sunday evening. But yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, he started playing. I remember patch 2, like patch 1.6, no 1. 2.0. I think patch 2.0. He started playing in patch 2.0, and back then he was like AR 15 or something. He had a lot of questions, and I told him you should save for Ryden Shogun. Probably skip Yoimiya. Yeah, he didn't skip Yoimiya. He was building Yoimiya. He was building stacks for Ryden on Yoimiya, on the Yoimiya banner. So he's pretty new. See, he's still only AR 49. These are his only 2 5-stars. We'll work on this. We'll work on this. We'll work on that. Don't worry. That's the next step we're working towards. I'm helping him on the Sorbis. He was supposed to skip Yoimiya and go pretty hard on the Ryden banner. That's what I suggested for him. He was building for stacks on Ryden. He got Yoimiya. He's actually really happy. He's really happy with Yoimiya. I mean, that's how you have to play this game. He's not too much of a meta player. He plays who he wants. He enjoyed Beidou, right? And he's been using Barbara, Xiangling for his early. He used Ningguang and Beidou mostly before he got his new 5-stars. Now he's using Yoimiya and Ryden, obviously, afterwards. So, I mean, if we want to further embarrass the man, oh, okay. Okay. Hey. Not bad. Not bad? Okay. I mean, for somebody for his first set, I would say it's pretty good. Oh, how's his cup? I mean, like, he rolled it into attack percentage. That's better than most people can get it. We got Ryden crit damage. What's he running for his energy recharge? Yeah, okay. Electro damage. Nice. Weapon. Dragon's Bane. Is it because he's pairing it with Yoimiya? Is this why he's running Dragon's Bane? Pairing it with Yoimiya. Stats could use a bit of work, but then again, he's doing what he can with the weapon he got. He's a free-to-play player. He's a completely free-to-play player, so there's nothing really to be picky about. He's building towards it. He's building towards it. Great to see him still active, still playing. Nowadays, he doesn't need my help as much, but early game, I did help him a little bit. It's players like this, when I see them play and actually enjoy the game, I feel like, you know what, like Genshin is still Genshin at the end of the day, still very enjoyable. I'd say the early to mid game of Genshin is very, very immersive. The mid game, especially for Genshin, is when you fall in love like 100 times over with Genshin Impact in the mid game. It's the end game right now that most people have gripes about, but people remember the journey it took for you to get to endgame. That part is still quite enjoyable, and I think it's one of the better games out there for progression and actually going on a journey. Like, honestly, each of these characters are so well designed with a lot of personality, a lot of, you know, knacks and ticks about them that just makes them so much fun to play as. I say that, but I don't. I haven't look through all of this stuff, but I'm talking about the demos. I like these characters and their involvement in the story mostly. I say that, and I've never ever once clicked any. But you guys get what I mean, all right? I love these. I keep saying this. I love these characters, even without having to click through and listen to all of these. One moment. I need to finish. There you go. All right. Wait, what's more? I'm not gonna bother clicking through that. The lore. That's true. The lore. But at the end of the day, I still enjoy a lot of my characters. Mostly visually, I like their designs, except Ganyu's mullet. You know, I would At this point, I probably would pay like up to like couple $100 to have this ribbon be on her hair. I mean, yeah, it's cute here. Like it's tied at the back of her her neck here to kind of fix the collar for her. But honestly, I would pay top dollars to have this bow be on her hair. Because this mullet just looks awkward. Or else, like, I would really wish for her to have like longer, like flowy hair. Mullet where? Right here, man. It's the freaking mullet. Like, I get it. I get it. It's probably like because she has her hair tied all the time, and then she takes off her hair tied and it's like deformed her hair because she's always has her hair tied, busy working because she's a workaholic. But it looks kind of like a mullet. Oh yeah, for people who I wanted to keep talking about this. Is the thing. You guys see that? You guys see how the Zhongli shield kind of blocks the Ganyu's aimed shot? But like, and when you hover left and right, how you see how the shield moves as well? Do you guys see that? That's a bit of a problem. I'm not gonna lie. This has actually caused me to miss shots. Like when you sway back and forth, you see like the particles of the shield, the effect also like travels left and right and they swing in the opposite direction. So it's like, it does get pretty problematic, especially with a lot of particles on screen. It like I've missed more shots I can count because of this. Yeah, they're fixing that in 2.2. That's part of the fixes that they were talking about in the dev notes. And I made a video talking about it. It's like, it's great, actually. Quality of life changes are definitely needed, but I find that these kind of changes should be mentioned more in the live stream. This is the point I made. Like, I felt like, especially this live stream in particular, there was less information. Just felt like it felt kind of rushed. It kind of like the live stream itself just felt like MiHoYo had nothing much to say. Where I think next patch does have a lot to offer. There are a lot of these kind of changes. They should have included a lot of these quality of life changes into the live stream and only reserve the Q&A for proper question and answer, because so many of the questions they bring up in these Q&As are not actual community questions. They might be concerns or they might be things that, you know, should be addressed, but they're not direct questions. Direct questions would be, MiHoYo, are there additional plans made to alter the resin system to benefit, the player progression? MiHoYo, are you considering revamping Electro as a unit or making any additional changes? Now, remember, it's a Q and A, not Q and they have to agree to do it. They can reply, Hi, travelers. We understand that a lot of players are worried and frustrated with the resin system. However, this is a system that will take a long time to revisit and revamp to better optimize for gameplay. So please bear in with us. We hear your concerns. Going forward, we will pay closer attention to things we can do to address these concerns. Period. That was kind of an answer. It's kind of roundabout. They didn't say they're going to do anything. They just said they'll look into it. I'm sure players would be like, okay, all right. So next one for the electro changes, right? Again, they don't have to promise anything. They just need to address it. Be like, hi, travelers. Yes, we understand that the electro element has been a point of contention for players for a long time. Right, we are currently, for example, if they are like we, or they can say they're not, like we are, or we are not currently looking into making additional electoral changes, both for the element and for its reactions. However, since it's been brought up so many times, we are willing to monitor it going forward in the next few patches to see if further changes are needed. Please, again, be patient with us. Blah blah blah. Right. It's things like this that MiHoYo choose to ignore them, but at the same time, everybody knows MiHoYo knows. Like, I don't think they're fooling anyone, being like, "Oh, we don't know." They know. They just don't want to talk about it. because most likely they don't want to do anything about it, which is fine, but at least communicate to your audience, because reasonable people like most people in chat right now and myself know that MiHoYo knows, and they just are choosing to not do anything about it, which it achieves the same effect if they answer that in a Q&A, but at the same time, it covers the rest of the community. The rest of the community can be like, oh, okay, so they are aware. All right, cool. Right? It's not, yeah, there's going to be the occasional, like, really annoying ones who are like, what? How do you not see a problem? How do you not see a problem? You're stupid, right? Yeah, of course, but they're doing that anyways. But there are actually people who are out there thinking MiHoYo has no idea that Electro is broken. They know. They know Electro isn't at a good spot, right? It's just they're not saying it. That's why I'm saying they should say it. So people who have actual genuine concern for the game and its balance and well-being can rest assured knowing that MiHoYo is monitoring and also making changes as needed. All right? That's the power of communication. It's a great, great, great first step for MiHoYo right now to bring back the dev notes. But there's a lot more we need to work towards. There's a lot more I want to see them communicate more. I wouldn't mind if they hosted an actual like developer live stream or developer podcast of some sort every patch. Right? Upload that to their main channel. Genshin Impact, patch 2.3, developer podcast. The developers sit around and talk about the issues, the concern, the Q&A, whatever. They might not have time for this. Maybe not. Maybe just the dev notes are fine, but the dev notes have to be more concise and to the points of the actual community concerns. Okay? I'm sure these developers have some time to spare for actually sitting in front of a camera for like 30 minutes every 6 weeks. Cruel Sign is saying, oh, I heard you want more teapot furniture. Here you go. Like, honestly, right now, MiHoYo has their sites focused a lot on the side features that they've developed for the game. And I'm going to agree. It's important. It's very important for them to continue evolving these features. Because like I said before, such as features like the Wind Catcher, right? The Wind Catcher kind of faded into the oblivion. And I don't want to see features like fishing, like the teapot, fade into oblivion and be forgotten about, right? And they're too important to the game for them to just drop. So of course, we're going to be seeing updates for them every single patch. But, oh, MiHoYo. Love-hate relationship. What can I say? All right, I love the company and the products that they've made, but I really dislike how secretive they are. What is the Wind Catcher again? The Wind Catcher was this gadget where you can go collect these wind spirits or like these Anemo spirits, and then once you collect 3, you can hold you can summon an updraft, and then you can use this updraft anywhere. So that's what the thingamabob is. RVO is asking, do you think they are doing rerun banners to create breathing room to work on new content? Also, do you feel like they are pushing out new content fast enough? I don't think they are using it as breathing room. Honestly, I just feel like they want to space out their content as to not overload the player base. Because realistically speaking, I think the process of content evaluation and development is taking up a lot of time for them, but not in the way where you think like, oh, it takes time to develop. It takes time to approve. For people who don't know, China has a very strict media policy. So a lot of the things, like especially story and all that stuff, like it goes through revision over and over and over again. And being the perfectionist that MiHoYo is, they're still going to try to do the best they can, even under such dire circumstances, such as the government regulating the kind of story you can be putting out. And furthermore, of course, the landscape, the character designs, you see how they source a lot of this stuff from other cultures, right? So that also takes time as well. I think Sumeru right now is probably well underway at this point. They likely even have like most of the stuff done. It's just they have to go in, finalize, tune details. They want to put out a good product. So these filler patches, while yes, it's buying them time, but I don't think that's all there is, because the player base needs this. The player base needs this time frame more than MiHoYo needs it. MiHoYo fully understands players who are incapable of paying for characters. Even if the best characters in the world that they love absolutely to death comes out, they can't pull out a wallet and swipe. So MiHoYo has to give enough time for the players to accumulate these premium currencies for them to be able to pull for characters and stay satiated and engaged with the game. So that's what I think most of what these filler patches are designed to do. They're going to give you ample time to save up. So at the end of the day, if you don't get it, that's mostly on you. Mostly on the player base for skipping a character or failing to get a character. What's your take on the moon charms? Do you think it's really just useless other than increasing your exploration progress? Bro, I don't even know what the moon charms are. My event hasn't progressed to that stage yet. Look. Not there yet. So I've seen people are questioning what I've seen people talking about it, saying like, "Oh, it's just gonna expire. Like, what am I supposed to do with this?" I don't know. Kopika is saying, "Do you think we'll see anything about the upcoming Dendro element sometime soon, or will they just introduce it right before 3.0 when Sumeru comes out?" I think Dendro will first come to the game with Chasm or something like that, along with the Chasm. So probably in patch 2.5, somewhere around there. So yeah, I think it's gonna come earlier, and we're gonna get familiarized with it, and then we're gonna slowly go, because they're not just gonna release the Dendro Archon. Highly doubt they're gonna straight up release the Dendro Archon without even letting us know what Dendro does. Mark Dexter is asking, "How old are you, Walrus?" I'm around 40 something. Yes, let that sink in, people. Around 40 something. Yep. Born in 1970 something. Yes. Asian, man. Asians. Bro, Asian guy stream is 50 years old. What you mean? That guy's like 56. Yeah, Atsu is like Oni-san, not OG-san to me. He's OG-san to you guys. To most of you guys, he's Oni-san to me. Yeah, Envy is 54 and Tectone is 86. M-Tash is just about to retire next year. Yo, hey, Atsu and I need to get on chat one day and kind of talk this out regarding Asian genetics and why the hell we just stopped aging after the age of like freaking 19 or something like that. Young people can't afford to be a Genshin content creator. Yeah, we're living off of our pensions just to pull for these characters. Asian don't raisin. That's true. It's true. I stopped aging at the age of 19. Drop the skincare routine. Dude, Asian genes work like this. You from the age of 1 to 19, you pretty much look like you always look 5 years younger than you actually are. And at the age of 19, pretty much you stop aging. And that continues around when you start reaching your 50s. Right? In your late 50s to early 60s, you start aging. And bam, when you hit like freaking 70, you just turn into a freaking raisin. You just shrivel up. Walrus is an adepti confirmed. Yeah, me and my buddy Jong Jong, you know, Mr. Jong. I call him Jong Jong, you know, when he was a little, I was around when he was just a baby. I call him Jong Jong. Like little Jong Jong, come here. Come to Papa Walrus. I remember John Lee used to sit in my lap and I used to tell him stories about my heroic days. Yes. 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 I remember that. Did John like wine? You know, he didn't really get to like in Jong Jong's early days. He didn't really like the taste of wine when he just hit legal age. He got to drink some. He didn't really like it. It took him a couple millennia to lean into that. True story. True story. Mr. Ping, nah, man, that ain't me. I can't hit that. Madam Ping, no. No. Madam Ping will crush me. She's too powerful, even for me. Naji Sky says, hey Walrus, I'm an AR-22 Eula main. How are you still AR-22 though, if you have Eula? Did you quit or did you stop playing for a certain period of time? Like how can you be AR-22? Oh, took a long break. Yeah, I was wondering cuz I was wondering because my friend who just started playing like in patch 2.0 is already 49. Yeah, how old is my partner? You mean how old is Beluga-chan? I mean, that's a question you have to ask Beluga-chan. Next time she's on stream, which is very rare. So if you guys do see her on stream, hey, you guys can maybe ask her. But then again, it's very rude to ask a girl her age. I don't know how she's gonna react, but hopefully you guys can pry it out of her. Cause I don't know, man. I don't know how old Beluga-chan is. But what I do know is we have reached the end of the live stream. Once again, a round of applause for chat sitting through a grueling 2-hour session of a Walrus live stream of him completely doping on himself. All right, this is a question, right? I know, wait, was it September the sub month or is October the sub month? Because I've been inspired by Mr. Tectone because he did like a however many hour stream and the clock went up every time like people donated. That would be freaking hilarious. I don't know how long I can go, but I'm pretty free recently. Oh, September. Oh, it's September. Never mind, it's over. But maybe in the future, maybe if I hit another huge milestone, I'm thinking for 50k subs. I'm probably going to stream for 50k hours straight. Yeah. 50k hours straight. I will eat here. I will do my best to not sleep. No, not 50k hours. 50 hours. 50 hours. 50 hours. 50 hours. Not 50k hours. 50 hours. So I'll probably do a 50-hour stream for my 50k subs. Looking forward to it. I'm always, I'm always looking forward to 50k. Where is that piece of paper? I wrote this a long time ago. I don't know if you guys can I don't know if you guys can read this. Can you guys read this? Probably not. This is something I wrote myself. This is something I wrote myself like back in January. You guys probably don't know this. I started making YouTube for Genshin around this time last year. It's been a year. I was like the 20th something of October was when I uploaded my first video. So towards the end of last year and early this year, I wrote this thing. It says my 1 year goal. That's my 1 year goal. I didn't fully hit it, but I hit most of it. All right. So I said 1 year goal, 100,000 subscribers. Quite a ways off that now, aren't we? Full-time YouTube. Not quite. Not quite. Set a Twitch schedule. Well, I mean, I used to think I was going to go to Twitch, but I ended up doing it on YouTube. So I set a proper YouTube schedule. I upload every single day, and I have a proper streaming schedule here on YouTube. So I guess I'm going to give myself that one. I'm going to give myself that one. And it says, do not miss a single upload. And I think I've held true to this. I think I've been more consistent at uploading than any Genshin Impact content creator. I think so. And actually at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see it. Here, maybe I'll make it bigger. You guys probably can't see it. It says daily content. It says daily content. So do not miss a single upload. So I've been uploading every single day for however long now. I don't remember. But I think I've only missed like 1 or 2 upload in the entire year. Honestly. I've been uploading consistently for the entire year, missing 1 or 2 because of I think friend's birthday and what was the other one? I think maybe just 1. So yeah. I've been on the grind for a while now, people, and it's been a ride. It's been a think about it like this. 1 year ago, I think almost, yeah, even Large Banana. I don't know if he's still here. Large Banana is probably the oldest sub I have here. 1 year ago, most people in this chat didn't know I existed. And now you guys are here. Watching me talk about Genshin, share my 1 year story and stuff like that. It's a magical feeling. So, yeah. I mean, I want to keep going. I don't know where I will be a year from now. I really want to play what's that? I want to play Lost Ark and I want to play what's that game? Blue Protocol. Blue Protocol. How did I grow my channel? Well, that's gonna be for a different live stream. Maybe maybe a year. No, maybe when I reach 50K. Maybe when I reach 50K, I'll do like a Ask Me Anything live stream. I'll have like one of those community things out. Like you guys can leave question, and I love to sit and talk to you guys about my YouTube journey. Oh, damn it. And just stuff in general, like maybe non-Genshin stuff. You guys can ask me anything then, because I think there's enough people nowadays that watch me curious as to what's going on. I don't know what are we at right now? We're almost at 39, and we're closing on 39K. Wow, bro. Bro, 39K, and then 40K. Let's see if we can do 50K by the end of the year. I think I'm gonna have to break every single record I have on this channel to reach 50K by the end of the year. I don't think I've ever had a month where I got 5,000 subs. The most I've ever gotten was like 4,000 something, and then that's already very impressive, right? And so we'll see. I'm gonna try to do my best for content. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best for content. and hopefully we can bring that number up and up. So if you guys are not subbed right now, make sure you hit that sub button. Lots coming. Thanks to Sanzu River, I'm also giving away 2 Hutaos. This in the upcoming patch 2.2, I'm going to be giving away 2 Hutaos, so look forward to that. I'm going to be giving away 2 Zhaos and going to be giving away 2 Ganyus. So yeah, exciting stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in, and that's going to be end of this particular live stream. I'm glad we did some good work for Kyle. And once again, thank you, Sanzu River. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and staying all the way until the end. We're smashing numbers out here on live stream on YouTube. We're probably like one of the top Genshin. Honestly, if we go to Twitch even, we're probably like going to be on the front page for Genshin Impact. That's crazy to think about. Like, even if we go to Twitch, we're not going to be number 1, but like we're going to be in the top like 10, most likely. Man, amazing stuff. Flapper Gang putting themselves out on people's radars. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Saturday. I'm thinking of getting a Nintendo Switch. Maybe play some other stuff. Right? It can't always be Genshin. We'll see. Bye bye. Bye bye.